без какие клишу.
Ну, цивильно треба.
Don't touch, just
Do you think they used to kill these people? Or
of course, man. Maybe not this is, maybe this. I think yes, because that's why you don't have to touch. I don't know.
this is the prisoner of the people who made a huge mistakes. This is the prisoners. Even though they are inside the cell already, they still need to put a chain around in both hands, and the period of time when a prisoner would be tortured used to vary between 1 and 6 hours. Oh. The medieval times saw numerous means of torture with different instruments such as pulling the nails, teeth, beating, blinding, boiling, flogging and whipping, failing, burning, genital mutilation, starvation, dislocating of limbs, breaking of the bones, castration, suffocation, disfigurement, drowning. There even was a torture which used tickling as a way to provoke suffering. Sometimes the limbs were compressed with special tools or ropes. Other times the prisoners was injected with water, vinegar, or oil. Wow. This is how they torture the prisoners, the people who made mistakes. It's very, very cruel. And while they are torturing, before they torture to kill the convicted person, they have a priest standing in front, and you can hear there's an illustration of the voice, how they scream when they are tortured. Yeah, wow. This one, this is like a square plate. They will put your neck, they will put this around your neck, and then they will cut this one. This is the chair which the victims' rest, hands and feet were bound to the chair or to iron bars. This is the chair of iron bars. And in some cases the limbs were pushed toward the spikes. This is the spikes with a rod, with a mechanism and screw, so the pressure was gradual. Some chairs had a bar chest high in order to immobilize the upper body. They also had holes in the seat, and charcoal could be placed underneath, thus provoking serious burns but keeping the victim conscious. In other variation, weights could be placed on the thighs or legs. And this is also the condemned person crucified on St. Andrew's Cross, 2 wooden beams set in an X. In an X shape, fewer ones were placed upside down with a first blow to the neck, causing death. Most of the convicts were tortured downside up, starting with their legs. The number of succession of the blows were specified in the sentence. Sometimes the executioner was ordered to strike the chest or stomach, blows known as mercy strikes, usually with fatal consequences. On very rare occasions, to spare their suffering, the convicts were strangled. The wheels and its victim were then raised on a pillar and exposed to birds and prey animals. The method was used in France, Germany, Denmark, Sweden, Romanian countries, Russia, Greece, Spain, Portugal, and other countries. It was known in England as Catherine's Wheel because of the fictitious story of Saint Catherine of Alexandria, who was executed on such a device. This is the wheels. This is the device they used to execute the person condemned. It is very, very, very cruel. That is the X cross shape. This is the people. It's maybe they are the soldiers who do this thing. The execution of the heads of the rebellion were set on 20th of July 1514. Look, that is a burning headrest. And then wow, very cruel. And look, they put also a hard wooden wood in the anus going up to the mouth. Wow. And then it's like a barbecue. And after that, they will put him like that. Look at the man there. Like that. First, they will put the wooden wood from anus going up to the back of the neck, and afterwards they will put him like that, stand like that. It's very cruel, really. Duja was told that since he wanted to be a ruler, then he is welcome to assume this part, chained with reed. That is the reed hat chains. Duha was placed on an iron throne, also heated in fire. In his hand they placed a red hot iron sceptre, and on his head a hot iron crown made with plunged iron. Admirably, he never sighed, he never shed a tear, he never uttered a moan. He was not terrified of such a gruesome death, said one of his adversaries. Then he was bleed from the main arteries, and his brother had to drink his blood. The humanist Yuan Soma was indignant. The barbarian legend of Lycaon King in Hellenic mythology, who, in order to test Zeus' omniscience, offered him human flesh, and the god punished him by turning the king into a wolf and killing his sons with thunderbolts. Wow. Grabe. You know, this man,
I know the story.
he never screamed, he never. Wow. That's how strong they are before, until death.
Even now we are afraid. Europe don't like us.
We have reached a peak we shall never surpass if we feed living human flesh to unwilling people. He was suffering to the fact that parts of Noah's body were ripped by the executioner with claws and were fed to his starving comrades, who refused, thus choosing to die in torment impound. Quarter Noah's body was exposed at the city gates in Budapest. Alba, Julia, and Oradia. His head was sent to Sigheden. Wow. This one, they will cut the head. They will remove the head, huh? No? And then see, not keeping victim condition replaced. Wow. Grabe. It was devised similar to Judas' chair. The victim were placed over the triangular horse, the body weight leaning on the feet, with weights pulling the legs down. With these were heavy rocks. There are 2 or 3 various devices. One of the Judas' chair. This is Judas' chair. This one. This is Judas' chair. Okay. And the chain.
Look at the bird.
Why there's a bird here?
Yeah, it's fake.
I think this is a costume of the soldier. No?
We put that on the YouTube on the live.
Look. And then there's a fire down here. Wow, how cruel. So guys, this is all I want to share with you on how cruel they torture or how they punish the people who did a mistake in the medieval times. So it's very cruel.